And live here on St Michael's Mount, we're following the progress of Cornish artist John Dyer and seeing how he's getting on with his painting, which he's doing live during the programme tonight. Lots more in a few moments.
Cornish artist John Dyer and his family are spending the week on St Michael's Mount, Lucky Lem. It's the latest in a series of commissions for the artist, who's worked for the Eden Project and Tresco on the Isles of Scilly.
John is working on a collection of paintings which will show off the Mount and its lovely gardens. And this evening, we set him a special challenge, and our Cornwall reporter David George is there, looking fabulous out there, David.
Yes, welcome back to the beautiful St Michael's Mount, shimmering in this wonderful evening sunshine. That, of course, is the view from the shore, but if you come here live onto the island now, this is the scene which Cornish artist John Dyer is painting for us. So let's get straight away in and see what he's done. And bearing in mind, take a look at that, bearing in mind John only started this at 6:28 this evening, at the very beginning of Spotlight. Beautiful boats there, the bluebells, which you'll see are all around us here being picked up. It's looking fantastic already. I'm going to give him just a few minutes longer, a few seconds longer, because I'm going to talk a little bit about the Mount. If I go up here a minute, just take a look up there at the buildings, which were built by the monks from Mont Saint-Michel, which they call St Michael's Mount's big sister, and that was built back in the 12th century. The present incumbents there, the St Albans family, are relative newcomers. They've only been here 350 years. We're on the west side of the island, but if we go to the hidden back south side of the island, where we had a walk this afternoon, the gardens there are absolutely beautiful. They're designed, of course, to be looked at from the top, from the house, looking down. And there's lovely plants there. There's even garden which was very, very warm this afternoon. You wouldn't think there'd be room for a walled garden. Now let's go back to John Dyer and his work. He's been here just a few days already, and these are some of the pieces he's already done. This one he was working on during the day, despite taking on our challenge today. Next to it, one he worked on yesterday, complete with his trademark seagulls and this time ravens as well. Back to John now for a quick chat. I'm going to let you keep going, John, but tell us what's given you inspiration for this particular picture. There's plenty here, of course.
Well, yeah, you're right. We've got the beautiful granite boulders that come out, and as they call it, it's sort of Mother Mount. The whole thing's built on a huge granite boss. So they're jutting out here. We've got the wonderful bluebells in the painting, and the evening sunlight as it's going down. It's not always in shot, but there's the glinting water, and as the evening goes on, these little sailboats come out. It's glorious. It's
looking very good indeed. Now, I'm someone that has trouble with skirtings, so how do you start a piece of work like this?
Well, I have trouble with skirtings too, but when I'm doing a painting, I work from the top of the canvas to the bottom, and I work from the background to the foreground. So the first thing I do is to lay in my sky and then the rough, bold areas of colour, okay?
I'm just coming around so that we can have a bit more of a look at this. I think you've done really well. I mean, how close are you to finishing?
Probably a little bit further off than it looks to your viewers now. Paintings actually develop fairly quickly when I'm working. When you work outside, you put the colours on and the paint goes on quickly. What takes the time is to finish it off, let the paint dry down and then drag the colours over.
I think we'll just let you relax now and finish that in your own time. I think that's a fabulous effort for the time we've given you. Thank you very much. John Dyer there. So that's it from St Michael's Mount, except to say it's time for the weather, and here it's been glorious sunshine like this all day. So let's get some details on the forecast now from David Brain.
We'll leave you with another look at that wonderful painting that John Dyer has created while we've been on air tonight. From all of us here, good night.
Good night.